To another WPBF 25 News exclusive. A Hope Sound jeweler is facing aggravated assault charges tonight. The St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office says he held a female process server at gunpoint when she tried to serve insurance papers on his wife. Terry Parker spoke to the process server, who says it was the most frightening experience of her life.
Rebecca Rainey goes to a lot of houses to give people what sometimes is bad news. But Wednesday night, she got the fright of her life when she tried to serve insurance papers at the Hope Sound home of jeweler Michael Wilson.
The next thing I know, he's standing at the balcony yelling at me, "Private property, get off my property."
Rebecca says she got back in her car and called 911 for a police escort to the door.
When I look up, and he's on this fast-paced walk towards my car, and he's swinging a gun by his side.
Police say Wilson later admitted he'd been drinking vodka and had a blood alcohol level of .247, 3 times the legal limit.
The dispatch lady asked me to put my car in reverse. The moment he saw my car start rolling backwards, he stopped and put both hands on the gun and pointed it right at my windshield, and I just grabbed my head and threw myself down in the seat. And I said to the dispatch lady, because she was on speakerphone, I said, "He's going to shoot me."
Rebecca says she stayed on the phone, putting it on speaker while Wilson moved closer.
Now, while you're calling 911, he's actually got the gun to your head, and he's telling you what?
And he said, "You move, and I'll shoot you." He said, "You have no idea."
By that time, Rebecca says Wilson had the 9mm handgun pointed through her open window right at her head. According to police, Wilson told them he was going through a foreclosure and was just trying to protect his property.
And when I sat back up, he was right here with my window open and the gun pointed at my head. So
deputies arrived within minutes. Wilson told them his attorney told him to confront process servers and hold them until law enforcement arrives. And when they did, Rebecca says she was overcome with relief.
And they asked me to stay in the car, which was fine with me, because I sat here and cried. I was scared.
Well, Michael Wilson and his wife told police that Rebecca never got out of her car nor identified herself as a process server, which she denies. We did leave a message with Michael Wilson, and he has not returned my call. As for Rebecca, she says she's still going to keep her job, but she's not going to make any more night calls. Live in the studio, Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.